for me, the greatest assault, the greatest damage that the APC government, the presidency of government has done to this country is political mismanagement. You see the former president of Nigeria, who doesn't really like talking about sectional or tribal policy, saying that, look, the way this president conducts himself, surround yourself with members of your clan, nepotism, you are saying, you know, and saying that they are people you can trust. You only appoint people. If you don't trust me, why should I trust you? I mean, he says a lot about you. Nobody who has that liability should become the president of the country. That is not the person who should be the president of Nigeria. The president of Nigeria should be able to trust all people you can trust across Nigeria, not people from your Katsina, from Daura alone. What are you hiding anyway?
And it wasn't even people he can trust or his clansmen that brought him into power. Nigerians, as they claim, voted for him.
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
This is one of the reasons I blame those who supported or voted for him. All these had manifested these traits all along. I told you I was the director of the campaign, so I know him in a way that many Nigerians don't know him. It was my duty to do opposition research. It was the main opposition presidential candidate. The way he even got to politics was out of malice. He wasn't a politician. It was because of Obasanjo pro-PTF. The bitterness that arose from there was what told me. And they started this regional conspiracy to subvert Obasanjo's government. You know, they hijacked the Sharia crisis thing. You all know what he was saying about the Sharia thing. They will not stop until the agitation for Sharia has taken hold of the country. God willing, we will not rest until we do this about the country. You spread the fire of raging all over the country. And then he went to a Quranic recitation ceremony in Sokoto, which was translated by the Daily Trust. So I'm not saying that I'm not saying things that you cannot corroborate. Where he said, you people, Muslims, vote for only those who can defend your faith. What is the meaning of that? The same man, the former president, he led the Fulani delegation to Ibadan in 2001, 2002 to go and see the governor of Oyo State, Lam Adesina, to complain about a conflict between Fulani nomads and farmers in Okeogun area of Oyo State, Shaki, and told the governor, I come to bring to you, the problem between my people and your people. The former president of Nigeria. And so people had all these evidences now. There is nothing that Professor Olusoyinka wrote something about him in 2007. Go and look at the thing again. You will think that he's talking about this man sentencing people like Ajashi to 500 years in jail, ransacking Awolowo's house. And it is not, like as I said, it's maybe, I don't know. Nigeria, of course, the Nigerians they are guilty of absent-mindedness, short attention span, superficiality. You don't look good if you subject Buhari to scrutiny. Apart from all these silly assumptions about, I don't know where people came about it. You see that you have a giant with a clay feet. You are talking about Rob, you just sold yourself a dummy. That man, I made, and my own position on him as a columnist, is that look, any politician, any Nigerian politician who rose to political prominence on the basis of dividing this country should never be rewarded with that position. The popularity Buhari has today is on the basis of division, of being an ethnic bigot, of a champion against, of one group against the other. it is a fundamental mistake to reward that kind of politician with the presidency of the country. And of course, when you rewarded him with it, you see what he has done with it. It was predictable. That's why you find many people who supported him in 2015, regretting that. Again, Obasanjo said it, that if you fool me once, if you deceive me once, shame to you. If I allowed myself to be fooled by you the second time, then shame to me. There is nothing that those of us who are critical of him, that this man has not done worse. He has even exceeded my own imagination. What I say, he has gone beyond it. Look at the SSS. That his vice president took a decision when he was not around. Of course, if he was not around, nothing would have happened to Daura. Remove the man, put somebody, the next in line, most appropriately add 1 year to retirement in that position. People started saying, they will remove this, they are going to remove him and put somebody like another Daura clone, put it in there. The people were saying it, and lo and behold,
they did that.
I did that.